Joe Beermaster here. Today we have a 2012 Ford Mustang lock assembly. I'm going to show you how to get the handle out, get it back in, get the lock assembly out. So it's a little tricky. There are tricks to this. So this is basically four pieces. You got the latch assembly, the inner door handle, the outer door handle, and the cap. So the first thing you want to do is open the door jamb, and you're going to see a little cover with a little hole. So when you open the door, we're exchanging this door here with a new one. There's going to be a little plastic grommet. You pull that out, and inside there is that screw I'm showing you, which it's not in there right now. So we're going to go back to that. And you loosen, you stick this in the T25 hex head. You turn it out, and as it comes out, you loosen the handle from the outside. You wiggle it. And then this cap will come off. Now, normally, the door handle, if you pull on it, it'll come out and slide out, but you cannot do that because this little mechanism locks it in. And until that mechanism flips down, it cannot flip because of this little bar. See? You have to turn that screw further back, and that will flip down eventually. It'll slide back. So you got to go quite a ways, almost an inch. You don't want to do it too much because you don't want it to come out. Just enough for the handle to come out. As you get the handle out, it'll pop out. I'm going to show you this. Once that releases enough, that flips. And then you can pull this up. I'm doing this with one hand. And then slide the door handle towards the back of the car. Flip it out. This is all with one hand, so it does come out. May have a wire attached to it at this point. So that's how it's done. When you put it back in, one thing I didn't mention, once you get that handle off, there's a screw here, another one, another T25. This goes in the inside of the door, this part, and this screw goes through the door panel. And that will hold the inner part in. So once you get that handle off, you loosen it, and then you can take these three T25s out that are in the latch, and once you get the innards out, you can slide it out. So there is one screw under that handle that in the exterior of the car that goes through there that holds that assembly in, and then the three on the latch that hold it in. And I'm going to go upside down on this door panel here. So you're going to put the door panel in, and then up through here. Let's see if you can see that little slot? A little slot there. That's where the screw will go and hold that inner door panel in. All right, this is more for people that are in the industry, but it can help everyone. Now I'm going to put it all back in. Going to make sure that these two pieces are connected. Slide it in there. May want to plug this wire in at this point. That's up to you. Trying to do this all with one hand. I'm going to hear that click. All right, now we're going to line that up. I'm going to line these holes up here. Wire through there. That's the cable. I'm going to line that latch up right there so we can get those three screws in right there. So we'll do them first. All right, so I just put those three screws in for the latch. We'll tighten them up. Make sure they're real tight because it's a safety thing. Then we're going to put the last screw in on the other side that holds the handle assembly in, the inner handle assembly. This is going to bounce around a little bit because I'm doing this with one hand and under here. I want that little hole there to line up with that little baby slot they have there. And then we're going to tighten that up. Do not force it. And that's what'll hold that all together. And then the assembly's in. At that point, we're going to slide, once the door's hung on the car, we're going to slide the rear handle in like I showed you. Then we can tighten up the bolt a little bit. Then we can slide the cap in. And then tighten it up all the way, and that's it. And then if you have a wire here, make sure that's plugged in. Joe Beermaster, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.